Well, so I expected us to be bouncing off of the 413-ish area. It looks like we did right at the start of the day. I was expecting it to happen here. Didn't happen here. Happened here. But like I said, it's going to be pretty toppy. We're looking pretty toppy. It's nice to have a chart that works. My gosh. See that? So that's that ace of. Now this is the ace of swords. So they didn't line up, but this lines up with an old resistance or an old price level, which might have been was a science card. So it lines up with science from 5-9. Actually, it's pretty close. You could say that this right here is still Ace of Swords. I'm gonna mark that off as Ace of Swords because, like I said, it's a range. It's not gonna be like one line alone. It's kind of like a range, and this seems to be the Ace of Swords area. Ace of Swords, the suit of swords I always put in yellow, so I was just fixing that. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Space Lover. Hey, Round Earth. So you see the correlation here. I probably should have picked up on that, actually. I was a little off my game yesterday when I was looking at this, but the orange correlation correlates to the abundance card or the poke up through resistance followed by the breakdown through that same price level shortly thereafter. And you can see right here around... I guess it is on point. We kind of go up over it for a second and then back down. And like I said, probably pretty significant move to the downside off of this crest or peak. I expected this to be the high. Wasn't the high, but it did end up being a notable crest, and from there we should see some pretty significant price changes to the downside. Maybe some price swinging in there, but I think more so to the downside. So if you're just hopping on, we're talking about how we're expecting a notable decline here From this crest declining in, the Ace of Swords kind of declining into price swings here in the close. But this is pretty bearish as well. The Queen of Swords, a period of volatility containing a sharp drop within it. Hey, Robert. And the reason why we're expecting a decline off of this crest here, the moon card in the high correlator position. So the behavior off of the high is a decline, bearish price swings and a sharp drop. Right, so you can see we've got this sharp drop and then bearish price swings kind of going on here. I mean, if this continues to go to the downside, that would definitely be bearish price swings, if you ask me. Right, so from the standpoint of the 1 month, we've got the a rally offering opportunity to open up a short position. It's also correlates to the unicursal hexagram. So this price point here, both of these indicated opportunity to open up short position based on that. All right, and we have a notable trough tomorrow, so So the Queen of Wands indicates a higher open. However, there's some funny business going on here in the morning, a trade opportunity, and then a sharp decline through multiple, creating multiple resistance levels like on the way down. Huh. With a low, it looks like probably a low midday, and then we have this unexpected move to the upside. A lot of ground covered here between 12 and 2 o'clock. Especially around like 12:15, and again, especially around like 1:30. Big moves to the upside. Out of probably what is the low. Right, and we see on the 17th this fast sudden move higher. Towards the end, later part of the day, and then there's another one right around the close. Actually, there's a like a pop and drop here at the close, a big move higher, and then a decline off of that, probably a decline off of the close, or just before the close. So how do we play these trades? So I think probably a bearish position around the open is advised. You could close a bearish position probably between like 11 and 12. Could open up a long position in this low here as well, between like 11 and 1. Open up a long position in the midst of a decline, and then close that long position, looks like probably at the close. Also, what appears to be a scalp here. In the midst of a decline, we revisit a support level here between like 2 and 3-ish. After a big move to the upside and the establishment of support at a higher level, there's a sharp drop between like 2 and 3-ish. And we revisit a support level that we recently met. So probably the support level that we see here, the gain card is the establishment of support followed by a big move higher. So there's support here that we probably revisit again here in the 2 to 3 o'clock hour. If we revisit that support, you could utilize that as an entry point for a scalp, for a bullish scalp. Hey, Tabriz. I'm not sure if it makes sense. It's either hold it until the end of the 17th before that fast sudden move higher, or I should say midday on the 17th, hold it till then in the midst of a trough, or in the midst of a decline with a sharp drop in it on the 18th. But I would take the profit if there's good opportunity on the 17th. Like, I would take the profit there, but it is a good idea to open up a short position. Let's see if we've kind of missed the opportunity though. Let's see. It might make sense to to open a short position first thing in the morning tomorrow. Might be safer bet. Oh, not for a while, Robert. I got too many other things on my plate to even deal with that right now. This is that decline we were talking about that we were expecting. Anything that you guys would like me to take a look at? When do your options expire, Space Lover? Oh, I think you should be good on those. Yeah. Space gets perpetually more bullish as we move forward into the year. It probably seems pretty scary right now, but I would definitely hold on to those. If you can roll them into August, it might be a safer bet because July's super bullish. You don't want to like get like I've had experiences where like I'm right and we have this big move in the month expected, but it comes like after the expiration of the options. So if you have the opportunity to roll them into August, it might be advised. Either that or you could roll them down into like a lower strike price, like 2-for-1 type of deal, something along those lines. But either way, I think $11 is well within range by July. I got a yes for that. I don't know. I don't feel like this is a big enough drop to be considered unicursal. I mean, that's a pretty notable drop right there. You could say that's unicursal on a 1-day scale. But this is like a 1 month kind of scale, so I feel like we need to see a bigger drop. Maybe it's overnight. Oh, appreciate it, Space Lover. Is it Space? I guess it's Space Lover, right? Space Lover. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we have like a high for the year here in October. There's a low for the year as well. We go from a high to a low there, like in a significant amount of time. It looks like over the course of October, and actually the highest high might be on the cusp of September, October, really, because we see this trade opportunity here early on. And then there's a chance of a higher high or a similar high here on the cusp of November, December. But this is I'm pretty confident this is where we'll see a highest price level in October. The SPC reading did go a little sideways in April. So it hasn't been a 100% reading. But aside from that, it's been pretty solid. Oh, appreciate it, Space Lover, really. Much needed, much appreciated. AV1111, are you talking about for the month of May? Or do you mean like for the year? Oh, and sorry, Robert, I just saw Tonic. I missed that one. I'll get on that in a sec. Oh, that's June, sorry. It's kind of tricky here. Um, so it looks like for tomorrow for SPC, there's a pretty notable move to the upside out of the lowest low possible, possibly a lowest low there. Where let's see where the lowest low is thus far. It's on the first. Ah, so maybe in there. No, I don't think that's the lowest low. I think we probably see like a pretty notable drop tomorrow. The art card is often like it can be read two different ways. Either it's like a prominent move higher and then a drop, like a full retracement of that prominent move and makes like a triangular shape, or sometimes the art card indicates a full retracement of the preceding card. Either way, there's like a pop and then a full retracement. So we should see like a retracement and then a move higher, and then out of that move higher, it looks like we have another sharp drop, probably towards the end of the day on the 18th. Oh, cool. I'd be interested in collaborating. Thanks for connecting us. Anything else you guys want me to take a look at? Like I said, here and here, these were significant buy opportunities. See, we went off course on in April. April doesn't look like, well, I mean, as far as the cards go, it does look pretty solid. But I was expecting a highest high here, and we didn't see one, or highest high thus far here, and we didn't see even remotely near that. It could mean that we're coming up on this peak still. Like, we could still be in the cusp of the sequence of events here. Each of these cards going across, if you guys don't know, it represents about 2 weeks of time, but you have to give it wiggle room. What time frame for tonic, Robert? Well, I had some clear kinetics come through. Sideways fluctuating rally that precedes a notable decline, and it looks like it tops off before the decline with a new local high. where we break through resistance, we stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through the same price level shortly thereafter. And that's probably where the decline that the sideways fluctuating rally proceeds. It's probably where the decline commences, is in that local high peak. That's tonic for October. Let's see, July gets really bullish, even into August there. And matter of factly, I think we probably see a higher price level in August than we have in July. If my memory serves correctly, the sneak preview for August is... I'll have to look to be sure, but... Are you talking about for space, AV 1111? Or are you talking about for SPY? You're welcome, Robert. I'm about 2/3 of the way done with that 1 year that you ordered as well. Just so you know where we're at with that. Appreciate you. If everybody was to share this live stream with somebody right now, it could really help the channel out a lot. It would be awesome if you guys did that. Let's have me talk about something too. Oh, it's possible. It is possible. Like, let me see here. Where's my crosshair? What the heck? I don't think we see a lower low. No, I don't think we see a lower low. We might see another pretty notable low. I think probably somewhere around the 22nd. 22nd, 23rd. But it's really a lot of kind of like sidewaysy stuff going on here. And we're definitely within range of a highest high, even if we don't see like a ton of bullish behavior in these cards that preceding the highest high. We are close enough that it's still realistic, if you ask me. Looks like an important crest on the 22nd that we sell off from pretty notably. So yeah, the trade right now is to open up a short position and close it somewhere around the 17th or 18th. If there's opportunity on the 17th, I'd do it before that sudden move higher. But if there isn't, then on the 18th. But I think probably on the 17th there'll be opportunity. And then tomorrow we've got quite a few trades going on. So my sense is that we have opportunity to open up a short position early in the morning, close it midday, open up a long position midday, close that at the end of the day around the close. So in the morning, what we're looking for, see, and there you have it. There's the art card as well. Oh, interesting. The art card's the lowest low correlation on the 1 month. There could be a really sharp drop here first thing in the morning or overnight, guys. I'm picking, it's hard for me to place where it is for whatever reason. It's difficult for me to place the timing, but I'm picking up on it. It's coming, it's pretty eminent in there somewhere. It might be overnight. I say might be because we do have a card indicating a higher open. But sometimes that means a higher open in the pre-market with a sharp drop. Hard to say, guys. This isn't always accurate either. You know, when I'm wrong, it's often with this card or this placement. The cards in this placement, I should say. Anything else you guys want me to take a look at? We've got about 20 minutes, 18 minutes. I'm going to grab my water. Robert, what time frame? October? What time frame for Flux? Ooh. So, Robert, I want to be clear. So, you want to know what the behavior of flux is going to be like into, like, from now into the summer, like where it's going to be in the summertime, or do you want to know what the behavior is like in the summer? Gold and silver. Silver. I'm getting ready to sell. It's the last two readings that I did for silver aren't the clearest, which is a little frustrating to me because on the 1 year scale, I'm looking to exit out of my silver position very soon. I was originally looking to do it 2 months back and then 1 month back, but as we move forward, I'm like, I think we probably see a higher price level. This is Disney, not silver. What am I doing? Oops. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to go through gold and silver in just a sec. But if you're new to the channel, it's important that you know about our rule of karma. It's an unwritten rule of the channel. Really important that you follow this. The purpose of the channel is to kind of transmute the competitive energy of the stock market into a more meaningful, like, goodwill kind of energy, and we do that by following the rule of karma, which is to take 5% of the profits that we make from the information on this channel and we send it forward to one of these charities. That's why we're giving this stuff away for free, guys. And then 5% of the profits back to the channel. That's really what helps support the channel, and that's also gives me peace of mind because I'm specifically not trading on my own information, so that I don't get biased, so I stay clear on my readings. And that's a pretty big sacrifice. So it's cool when people send 5%, helps the channel a lot. And it's the right thing to do. So that leaves you with 90% of the money that you made from this information. Final part of the rule of karma is that you spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, that's the rule of karma, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel. So make sure to follow that rule of karma, guys. It's also a way to guarantee abundance mentality. Abundance mentality is one that gives freely, that releases that because it expects more, right? It doesn't hold on to in case it doesn't get any more. That's scarcity mentality. You want to have abundance mentality because that's how you manifest whatever your mentality is will manifest. I know this to be fact because I'm manifesting the stock market by the hour. Nobody can mess with that. I know what I'm talking about, my friends. So Rob, end of summer, like what the behavior is going to be like in the end of the summer. All right, let's see. June's 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop off in the 3rd poke. July sideways rotation in with kind of like some price swings in August. And then we have a sideways fluctuating decline that precedes a rally in September. Overall behavior for the summertime. Jeez, what's going on with my shuffle today? It's kind of like sideways. There's an important resistance and kind of like sideways flat behavior for the most part. That's flux for end of summer. NZ, do you mean it? Do I expect the month of June, July to be bullish? Or are you asking about INZY? Is that a ticker? It's a ticker. Ooh. I like this chart. Oh, that was a 1 day. That's weird that it didn't do year to date. This looks like a really bullish chart, guys. Like somebody knows something. Either somebody knows something and they bought a bunch of shares, like prior to whatever this happening is. Not either. I think somebody probably knew something and they bought a bunch of shares, but this looks like it's going higher. There's accumulation going on here. This was at what? Oh my god. This was under $1 in January. Wow. This looks like a super juicy stock. I'm seeing multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance for June, July. I'm going to add this one to my list. Huh, where did my... INZY. From a numerological standpoint, when I looked at it, when I first glanced at it, it was pretty solid numerologically. I have difficulty saying that word for some reason. It looks pretty bullish to me, Tabriz. Like long term, it goes higher even when it's expected to go lower. So long term, this is probably a pretty good. Is this a buy and hold stock? No, it's not a buy and hold stock. Is this a long term swing trade? Like a multi-month swing trade? Yes. Out of a decline from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range. Ooh. I wonder if it's this range. How long should I hold this stock for? INZY. Until when? I'm getting mixed messages about how long to hold it. Sometimes it's just not clear. It's not really coming clear right now. Oh, so you're gonna send it through Wise? Awesome. I know it works. I had somebody else put another. I call you guys angel investors, people that follow the rule of karma, angel investors, because you're investing and you're also angels. So in any case, I had another angel investor send me something through Wise, so it worked. Okay, so it looks like the first two, Hook and X4, they're both dealing with significant resistance, and it looks like they both have trouble. They both will find it too difficult to break through some key resistance. GRTX, on the other hand, I got the Unicursal and the Ace of Cups, so there's probably a pretty sharp drop coming for GRTX pretty soon, and that sharp drop offers opportunity. Turn is looking very bullish. Breakout, there, I got the breakout card for Turn. Expecting more of a decline, though, I'll say that. You're welcome, Tabriz. Thanks for your support. Any last questions before I roll, guys? Ugh, I just shuffled up my cards. I hate when I do that. Like, I shuffled some of them forward and some of them backwards. I like them, obviously, to all be facing the same direction. My mother's visiting, so Hermes is actually hanging out with her right now. He's not been well. He's been in and out of the hospital. He had a hemorrhagic gastroenteritis. Yes, APPH recovers. I got the Sun card. Alright, my friends, I'm gonna roll. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Make sure to follow that rule of karma. Be angel investors. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.